Here are the 8 best LinkedIn tips that I could possibly give you in 2018. Let's get right into it. It's no secret that LinkedIn is one of the most valuable places you could possibly put content on the web. And I want to show you the real value of it by giving you 8 tips that are going to absolutely be a game changer for your LinkedIn strategy. So without further ado, I'm going to get right into them instead of any more fluff. Here's number 1. Create and post videos natively on LinkedIn. Now, when I say native, I'm just saying take the video file, upload it directly to LinkedIn, and post it there. Don't use a YouTube link, don't use a link from another website. Actually use a native file and put it on LinkedIn. And make the video specifically for your LinkedIn audience. And I want to tell you why this is so powerful. LinkedIn, much like Facebook, is trying to catch up with platforms like YouTube that are pushing video out there like crazy. And they're rewarding users who create video content natively by organically promoting that to their other communities. What this means is that when you post a native LinkedIn video, you are likely going to get far more reach than if you posted an image or a text post, just because it's a video. You don't have to do anything else, and LinkedIn will push that content in front of more people than anything else you could possibly do. Video is also becoming increasingly important on LinkedIn, and it is a great way to build your community. I love creating LinkedIn video, and I love the people that engage with my videos. I also love seeing other people's videos on LinkedIn. It's super valuable, and you can learn a lot about people. So I really recommend this as my number 1 thing that you can do on LinkedIn right now. Number 2, build a community by commenting and liking other people's content. I know that this sounds crazy, but LinkedIn is a social network just like Instagram and Facebook. Of course, it has a different demographic and a different purpose, but it's still a social network, which means you're supposed to be social on it. What you do is you go through and you comment on people's stuff. You like what they have to say. You put thought into a comment and you post it, post a reply to them. And what this does is builds relationships. That's what it's all about. And these relationships are even more valuable on LinkedIn than anywhere else. So you're going to start making friends very quickly on LinkedIn, and it'll have tons of value for your business. Number 3, when you are posting to LinkedIn, make sure that you're posting either before local work hours or after local work hours. Whatever time zone you're in, Central, Eastern, wherever, if you're in Europe, whatever your local time, try posting your content before people go to work, so maybe around 8:30, or after, at about 5:30 to 6 o'clock. This has so much better reach than if you post it during the day. For some reason, studies show that people that post content on LinkedIn during the day don't get their stuff viewed as much because I guess people at work don't want to look at stuff that feels like work. Whereas outside of work, I don't know, I guess they want to do more work. Doesn't make sense, but that is how it is, and you should try to post at those times for optimal reach and optimal engagement. Number 4, write a longer headline. Now on mobile, you're not going to maybe see as much of the headline, but on desktop, where a lot of people still use LinkedIn, the headline or your title, your job title underneath your name, you can write that and make it pretty long. For example, if you look at mine, you can see that I have several different details here indicating the different things I'm involved in that I want people to know about. You should really take advantage of this because if you just put social media strategist, that's great, but it's only a small fraction of what you may be interested in professionally or what you're capable of. So don't sell yourself short, actually write a longer headline. Which brings me to tip number 5. Use messages to build relationships. Now, this is one of my favorite techniques for getting people to come on my podcast or go on their podcast. And the reason being is I'm not trying to sell them on something, I'm presenting an opportunity that's mutually beneficial. And it helps build a relationship because they can see that I'm not trying to just get something but also give. It's a win-win. And that's really what a relationship is all about. It's about mutual friendship, mutual winning, and that's what you can do on LinkedIn through messaging. So I really encourage you to take this tip to heart. Go through your LinkedIn contacts and the new people you contact with, instead of sending them an automated message that goes to them whenever they add you on LinkedIn, write a heartfelt, personalized note and invite them to take an action, but not really a selfish action. Provide value. and ask if you can do anything for them in return for free. You'll be surprised at the quality of responses that you'll get and the amount of business that you can generate just by being genuine. Tip number 6, tag people in your posts. Now, especially I recommend you tag your new connections because you're going to start getting better and better at targeting the people you want to build relationships with. You're going to add them on LinkedIn, and then once you've added them and you create content on the side, you should tag new connections in your posts and ask them to interact with you. The chances are they haven't seen your content yet, and you want to get their eyes in front of it. So every new connection that you have, add them into a post by tagging them. Just do the @ symbol and add their name at the end with a line before it that says, "I would love to hear what my new connections have to say about this." This can start engaging your community, especially the new members, very quickly and very effectively. Number 7, take advantage of your cover photo. Your cover photo is just above your profile image on your profile, and it serves a big purpose, but most people don't use it. Most people keep the default blue image with the little lines going around. That's not effective. You can make your own custom cover photo that has a call to action in it that helps people understand what you do and what action you expect them to take, or at least you offer for them to take. It's highly effective because we know that when we invite somebody to do something, they're infinitely more likely to actually do it as opposed to when we don't invite them to do something. Sounds simple, but you're probably not taking advantage of it. And finally, the number 8 tip for LinkedIn in 2018 is to create your own hashtag or hashtags. Now, these aren't going to receive high volume, but it is very, very important to do this for branding purposes. People will come to know your content by your hashtags. They'll see that you're using the same hashtags over and over. For example, if you look at people like Quentin Alums on LinkedIn, he uses hashtag JustQ. If you look at, for example, me, my hashtag is Ask Blake. That's for a Q&A that I do constantly where I film myself answering people's questions about online marketing and social media. Highly effective to have your own hashtag because it creates community. It gets people talking about your brand. So even though these hashtags may not take off and become viral hashtags that everybody uses, people will associate them with you, and it's always good to be top of mind. If you implement these 8 things that I have taught you on LinkedIn, you'll see an increase in profile views, added connections, and engagement on LinkedIn, I promise. So start making videos, engage like crazy, create your own hashtags, and do all of these other tips, and wait for your LinkedIn to start exploding.